Hello?
Heyo.
Hey, hey,
How's it
hey.
going, bro? I was a fool and I forgot to charge my headset the other day after it died.
Oh no.
Such is life. It's plugged in now, at least.
Okay. Well, we only have an hour to play anyways, so we'll bang it out real quick and...
Get some. Let's get many bosses we can kick to the curb.
Yep, let me, I already have the stream up and running, so let's go ahead and hop into the intro. Welcome back, everyone, to episode 9 of our Lords of the Fallen co-op series. We are here with Dark Devon.
Heyo.
We're in Fitzroy's Gorge, I believe the area is called. We just defeated a boss, a mini-boss on the bridge. We just wrecked him. I think it was not even 30 seconds. We just totally devastated him.
I don't even remember who he was.
Yeah, it was like a big, like, devil-looking guy. So we destroyed him. We're going to go ahead and progress down deeper. And we already have Magic Sloth in the chat. Welcome,
In
Magic
His
Sloth.
Holiness's name.
If you'd like to explain yourself, your behavior in the last stream, I'll go ahead, Sloth. You may have your day in court.
Yeah, I don't know what you said, but it must be pretty bad.
He's like, let me explain that last stream, okay? I was going through some stuff. I was going through some stuff, guys.
Like, I just needed to have a parasocial moment and pretend I was in the room with you guys, just disrupting. Luckily for you, we've got... hello, folks. It's your boy, Dark Devon, out here, and we've got another episode of JFK impersonations for you. We play this game not because it is easy, but because it is hard. We played this game, and that game. Actually, I was thinking before we got on the stream about various JFK. Oh wait, that's definitely one of those gimmicks. JFK impersonations. And have you seen, and has chat seen, the comedy Bowfinger with Steve Martin and Eddie Murphy?
I don't know, but my character is glitched. Can you see me?
Yes, you're like teleporting, or you're glitching hard. Although still, can you attack? Can you strike?
No. Let me die.
That was odd.
There we go.
Oh, you're back. All right. Oh, this guy thinks he can fucking start some shit with us, dude. In His Holiness's name, dude.
Taste the bitter sting. Taste the bitter sting of holy wrath.
Exactly. So Bowfinger is a fantastic comedy in which Eddie Murphy plays like this kind of the best action star of Hollywood at the time. Like, everyone wants him in all of his movies. He's going like toe to toe with Arnold Schwarzenegger and stuff. And the funny thing though is that he's actually like apparently schizophrenic, and the Church of Scientology has like kind of like captured him. And not like in a literal sense, but like in kind of like a you're one of us, kind of like Tom Cruise, like, you're gonna like fund our church forever kind of thing. And so they have to kind of keep him like acting like a certain amount of normal, so the movies will still keep coming in. Oh fuck, it's that dude. Oh shit, this is gonna go poorly. Right, I'm gonna bless. I'm gonna get hashtag blessed and see what we can do.
Yeah, he's gonna charge, so get ready to roll.
Oop.
So he always does a fire pass, and then he does like a diving stomp afterwards. So he's ready for his fire pass.
Do you think we have the stats to defeat him, or like this is just going to be like a get shit on moment?
I'm gonna put some salts on my weapon.
Finally, he fucking lands. Oh, well, come on. Oh, there he is. All right, let's go, dude. Hashtag blessed. Ooh, he does not like the bless. Oh, dang.
So he always does the double jump, and then the jump into like a fire wave. Okay, back up to the dragon. If you have healing, use your magic first before your collapse.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I could also drop you magic stones if you need them.
I've got magic stones. Yeah, I'm using one now just so I can start healing up. At least he's choosing to go after you instead of me. Oh, wait! Oh my God! The iframes are very generous in this game.
Okay, dive bomb and roll.
Oh, all right.
Okay, he's about to jump off.
Is he fucking Jafar over here? I'm coming. Oh, that was a huge mistake. Yeah. I was hoping I can get a few hits in. Wait, why not? Oh, yeah,
I think I can get you. I just gotta make sure he's not near me.
The cool thing is, when you revive me, you'd actually restore. If I've like used most of my heals, I actually get more heals back. Right, that absolute fucking cool. They could have thought of a cooler name than the Light Read version. Using all the consumables. Back up, back up, back up.
Now, I will say, if we get his health down to 0, he does like a supernova at the end. Ah, shit, I'm dead.
Me too. My magic was kind of... I was... Even though, like, I had, like, my magic, like, catalyst thingy selected, it kept doing, like, lamp, like, attacks instead of just, like, heal or bless, so that was a little weird.
That was a pretty good fight, though.
Yeah, I feel like it's actually... I think I could see a version of that where we won. Anyway, so Bowfinger, Eddie Murphy, schizophrenic, Scientology. One of his sessions with the Church of Scientology, they're like, Kit Ramsey, have you been hearing voices? It's like, voices? No, I haven't. I mean, I have heard a voice, not voices. They're like, what did the voice say, Kit? and then he does. So, like, in the previous episodes, like, you kind of, like, find out that he has, like, a lot of conspiracies about aliens and, like, ghosts and also JFK specifically. And so the voice in his head is... Oh, yeah, and also, they have a problem with Kit in that he keeps trying to, like, you know, expose himself to the Laker girls cheerleaders. And they're like, that will ruin his career. He's a family-friendly dude. Like, we can't let this happen. And so, like, what has the voice been saying? He goes, I stand before you today... The the Laker girls cheerleading squad must be taken down a peg or two.
I feel like I've heard of that. I might have even seen bits and pieces of it.
It's such a funny movie. Okay, there's something really weird's going on. Right, I have my magic lamp. R2 is heal. Okay, okay, that's weird. It's right now the game is literally gaslighting me because I did the exact same thing, and it kept doing my lamp shit instead. Anyway, yeah, it's a fantastic movie because
Make sure you go up and down on the D-pad.
Yeah, the main premise of the movie is that Steve Martin like needs to make a movie, and he's broke, and so he decides that he's going to film Eddie Murphy without his knowledge because he's like such a big famous star. He's like, we'll hire a bunch of actors and we'll film our movie like near like Eddie Murphy. And then he'll be in the movie, and then, you know, all of a sudden everyone's going to want to be seeing that movie. And then that's very bad because Kit Ramsey is paranoid, schizophrenic, and so, like, he's telling everyone that, like, he's being followed and filmed by, like, people in alien costumes, and no one believes him, but it's true.
Oh my god, I need to see this.
It's so funny. It's honestly one of my favorite comedies. I could quote the entire movie to you. And it's also, like, Eddie Murphy at his absolute fucking finest. Oh, you're up there. Go uphill.
Oh, shoot, sorry, I didn't tell you where I was.
Oh, good. I appreciate the little gold bead that tells me where you are. I wish it was a little bit more obvious. Okay. Try boost. I'll give a blow.
Boom, baby. Now, can you open that?
Let's see. I cannot. What was it?
I got an umbral eye.
Oh, me too.
Also, I believe last episode we got an item that allows us to slot charms, I guess, in our weapons and shields. So we gotta, at some point, go back to the blacksmith lady and turn in the item.
Excellent. Hopefully I got it too.
God, I hope so. It's gonna be the biggest kick in the nuts ever if you can't do that, even do that.
Once again, I will persevere. I will beat this game regardless of all the ways they try to hamstring me. But it will be cool to be able to, you know, attach things to my weapon.
Like, there's some really good gems you can find, like mana regen, health on kill,
That would be so good.
increased attribute scaling. Like, you can get one that increases your strength scaling, you know, or increases, you know, all kinds of stuff. Physical resistance, increases damage of charge attacks. There's many of them.
I feel like mana recharge is going to be like a necessity for me since I can't actually upgrade my healing charges. Oh wait, there's a treasure chest over there.
Yeah, I want to see if you can open it.
I can.
Yay!
Looks like at least that they patched out. Ooh, Fitzroy's helm, Fitzroy's armor, Fitzroy's gauntlets. Is he cool armor? Should I try it out?
I think it's cool. I think it's heavy. Which would be great for physical damage reduction.
I do need that.
Hey, Just Vortex. How you doing, my guy? Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're having a good Wednesday night. But yeah, it's heavy, but it's super good with physical damage reduction, I believe.
Well, I do have Angel of the Void armor, which is very cool. Fitzroy. It is heavy. I wonder if it's too heavy, even for me. Let's see. I think maybe like this is gonna up my armor class considerably. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's
a fat roll.
Yeah, I can't do that. That's not gonna work.
Here's an item here.
Angel of the Void armor was pretty cool though.
Careful, I think you have to judge it very carefully if you jump off the edge where I'm at. How you doing, Just Vortex? You just stopping by to say hi, or are you gonna chill for a little while? See that item a little bit off down below?
Oh geez, okay, yeah. Alright, let's do this. Well, at least if I die, you can revive me or something. Alright, nice. Where are we going?
Did you see the item there on the beam?
Oh. Oh yes, yes I do.
I can never tell what items you can see and what you can't.
Yeah. Ooh. Oopsies.
Just cranked your ankles a little bit there.
Yeah, it's alright. We're already dead anyway.
Oh shit.
I thought one of the great things in Portal and Portal 2 was the little like leg braces that they put on your main character, so they can kind of explain how you're able to like fall like just like absurd. Ooh, flag. An absurd height, not just crumple.
Yeah, it's always great when they can actually explain the fall damage invincibility.
You think we'll ever get a Portal 3?
Honestly, no. I wish it
Yeah.
wasn't like that, but I don't see it.
I feel like, and even if like, I just can't imagine it would be as good as Portal 1 or 2. Although I will say the Steam Deck did come with like an Aperture
What?
science game with it.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't a Portal game, but it was really funny. It was kind of like a tech demo for like all like the different features of the Steam Deck, and the basic premise is that like you're like working at Aperture in like the 80s or the 90s before like it all goes completely like to shit, and you're with like this idiot robot that basically so your job is to like make and test toilets that Aperture sells. But then this idiot robot accidentally invents the turrets, like the turrets that like shoot you in the other games.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts off as a toilet basically that he fills with guns by accident. And that was actually a pretty funny game. They even got what's his name, J. Jonah Jameson, to reprise his role as Cave Johnson.
I still need to play the Stanley Parable.
Oh my god, it's really good. It's actually like the most Portal-y thing I've played since Portal, I would say. I mean that in the best way. It's actually even, it's more mind-bendy than Portal, because it's not, like, it's like, really hard to describe, I'll be honest with you. It's not...
Is it like fourth wall breaking?
Yeah, oh, completely. But it's like, it's even more, I don't even know if there's a fifth wall, but it's like fifth wall breaking. And the gameplay loop isn't like, it's almost like a walking simulator, except, so there's not like a puzzle and a portal mechanic based on the whole game, or there's not really even any mechanic actually. There's just like a walk and a jump basically. Where the cerebral elements come in is like you trying to like figure out like how to break the game or do weird things within the game, given what you start to learn about the game. And also like there's this like British narrator who like just constantly berates you the entire time and like reacts to whatever you're doing, and so you start to like really get annoyed with him and try to find ways to spite him.
I love it. I really need to play it. Wasn't it a free game of the month one month?
Yeah, that's why. That's the only reason why I had it. I mean, like, I actually took back in college. I took a class, like new media or whatever, or transmedia at the time it was called, and they talked about the Stanley Parable. So this would have been like 2012, 2013, and I was like, man, I gotta play that game. But like, I never had a PC, so I couldn't play it. All of a sudden, it came out. They added a bunch of bonus content, which is the version that we got with the PS5 free game of the month.
Oh, dude,
And
I have to play it. I have to play
that.
So,
it's actually like the first game that Julianne really engaged with me in a long time. We were watching it. She was equally like as enraptured. She started like going down like the fan wikis and like figuring out all the weird endings that we could find and all that kind of stuff. So we had a great time with it.
Fun.
It's so funny, and it's like honestly, I played it for hours and I don't entirely know what it is, or if there even is an end to it. I'm not sure if it actually ever ends.
Oh my god.
And the DLC stuff they add is really funny too. So like I will not spoil much at all. But eventually, like when you play it enough, you will like unlock the ability to kind of, if you want, go into like what like the new content.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I would like play a lot of just the base game before you went to the new content. But what's really funny is like the voice is like, well, Stanley, I've got excellent news. Like we've got a big old DLC patch, a little Rick and Morty, I guess. It's like and the programmers have given the people what they want. That's right. There's now a jump button, Stanley. If you go over there to that circle, you can now hit the X button to jump. And there's like a little circle drawn on the ground, and it's like you can jump here. But then there's like a little TV with like the number like 50 or something on it, and it's like the developers only gave you 50 jumps in the DLC,
Okay.
and every time you jump, the counter goes down, and so like that's kind of how the new DLC starts. But it gets weirder and funnier and bleaker than that. Here's some bad stuff, but I don't care. I'm hashtag blessed.
You give a foot.
Yeah, ain't nothing in this game we haven't killed yet. Even that lady that I hate.
Do you have any heals left? Or are you almost dead?
I've got 3 heals left. I was just waiting a little bit to
Okay, I'm making sure.
Needed to restore some magic so I could all right.
In light we walk.
Dark Crusader Cross.
What's that? That's a...
Did you get that item?
Yeah, I did.
Let me take a look at the description of that. I think I might know where to take it. A Dark Crusader cross assembled from branches and twigs. The day Isaac was elevated to the rank of paladin was the proudest day of his life, and he solemnly vowed to Aureus that he would carry out whatever holy work was demanded of him with purity, obedience, and resolve. We here now in the fire world, boys.
Okay, interesting. I just noticed a mechanic that perhaps you were aware of, but I was not. When you use a mana stone to recover health, recover mana, the blue bar is going up and up and up. If you use your magic, it will stop refilling. So even if you used a really big stone, and so you should get the full or it's recharged as much as you want it to. Dudes, this is a fucking thing.
We
are the bottlenecks for me right now.
I'm gonna warp to base and
skilled. It's no small feat to smith magic-infused manacles such as the one she used to bind me to her when she beyond. Only to then find myself once again in this world. Now, a slave. I have traveled to countless realities and borne my renewed appreciation for life, for experience, for freedom is only made more bitter regret by my current enslavement.
Damn, dude.
I only desire to be free once more.
Oh, boo-hoo, woe is me. Get back to work while Gerlinda still has use for you.
I would like to save him.
Each weapon has different shaped runes. So there's the circle shape, the triangle shape, the diamond, and the star. So if you buy a star-shaped rune and you don't have a star-shaped slot, you can't fit it in. And the more you upgrade the weapon, you'll eventually get 3 different slots of different shapes. So my spear only has 1 slot and it's the circular one.
Nothing shows up when I hit suck at runes. I just go to a blank.
Yeah, because you don't have any You don't have any runes yet.
I just bought one. I just bought
It might not be the right shape.
I bought Dave Wolf.
Ah, you again.
Okay, so you need a diamond-shaped slot on your weapon. So if you go to your weapon, there's a little outline on the top left. And it's a certain shape.
Don't actually anything.
So if you see the title of your weapon, right, Pietas, whatever.
Sword, yeah. Oh.
On the left of that, there's a little outlined icon.
Oh no, actually,
If it's not the right shape, you can't slot it in.
I don't see any shape to the left of Pieta's sword.
Okay, so you need to upgrade it to +7 then.
It is +7. Well, let's move on for now, and maybe I'll get some more runes and level this
We'll
blade up
figure
a
it
few
out.
times, and find some more other runes and see what up. But at least it let me have the option.
Yeah. Alright.
So did you save him in your last playthrough, or did you not
My
save him?
very first run, I saved him. Yes.
Did you feel like you regretted it? Was it a nice thing to do, or was he actually like a demon that was like, I'll fucking kill you?
No, it was the right thing to do, but the reward for saving him was way worse than if I would have fucked him over.
Oh, too bad. We'll think about it.
So I could tell you the difference of the rewards now, or we can just do the one you want to do, and then I'll tell you after.
It depends on how much this game has hamstrung me, because like when we get there, if I like have no heal and I can't socket runes, I might need every advantage I can get. Ooh, got a boss. Is this like the Inferno version of that awful lady we fought before? Mm-hmm. No, she's got a tail.
Yeah, you can't go in her fire. You can't go in her fire.
Yeah, I made a big mistake. That was a big old no-no. I apologize.
There's a couple parasites around that we can suck up and take her out of that shield, I think.
Okay. We use the lamp?
Mm-hmm. I'm using it. Got one.
Oh, here's one. I got one. Oh, howsies.
I got another.
Right, let's see.
There's one behind her.
Yep. Get it. Ooh.
Okay, her shield's down.
Damn. Oh my god. No
and
shot. No
wrecked.
shot.
And wrecked.
Wrecked. In His Holiness's name.
Whew.
Alright. Even all the shit this game is throwing at me, they can't stop us now. Ever since we went for the hardest place first, we set this in motion.
Yes, I'm very glad we did that.
We listen to all of you watching. We ate our vegetables before we went to the mashed potatoes. All right, this is what happens when you,
yeah.
you eat your vegetables first. Get fucking strong. All right, where did you?
I'm so bummed we didn't beat that fucking Light Reaper guy.
Oh, I know. I feel like we could have done that.
I know.
What do you get if you do? I bet it would have been dope.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always fought him at the later stage when it's required, but you can encounter him like other times earlier in the game, and you can beat him early. But it's often much too high a level. But since we were in co-op, we did actually have a chance.
This time, the last time we fought him, there was no chance.
Yeah.
Can we trigger it on purpose, or is it just like random when you go between stages?
I think it's random. Okay. And it's like a one-time random chance to beat him early. Forget where this goes. Ah, it's just a shortcut. That's where we were.
Shortcuts don't feel that necessary in this game to me.
Yeah, that one was like not super important. Ooh, I just got a rune.
Yeah, me too. Dope.
So if you choose to save the alien guy, you can socket runes in and out of your gear without visiting the blacksmith, and you can socket them in and out at any like campfire.
And if you
And
decide not to save him,
if you give all of them to the woman, you can get a special rune which takes any item's weight to 0. So you could technically have like a 40 weight greatsword that's super heavy, and then you can socket that rune, it'll be weightless. And in combination with being weightless, it also will have 0 stat requirements. So like, if it requires 30 Inferno, but you don't have 30 Inferno, if you put that rune in there, the requirements will not be there anymore.
so what is Gerlinda's case? What does she say? Why he deserves to be prison?
I don't know.
I'm leaning against it because my weapon already weighs so little anyway. That maybe I don't need to. Maybe it's better if we free this dude.
Yeah, let's free him. We'll get the good karma on our side.
Nope. Alright.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. It's unlocked.
No. I got you.
It's unlocked.
In His Holiness's name.
Amen.
All this.
I actually think I have another level already from that boss.
Too.
I'm just pounding strength and radiance at this point, even though we're probably doing decent damage.
Yeah, I guess I could.
I mean,
My vitality-
you could probably
my
use
vitality's-
vitality.
Yeah, my vitality's 20, so maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, you in your case, you could probably use vitality. I'll be the glass cannon, and you can be the
tank.
The tank.
There must be a boss nearby for me to punch.
This feels like a very Bloodborne
yeah
area, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I have no idea how to go that way. But I guess if I'm going the wrong way long enough, then I'll just warp to you automatically.
I'm looking for your gold bead. You must have went backwards.
Yeah. I see you now. No, nice try though, dude.
Dude, that holy does so much damage against them.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got another rune.
The Vigor Moth, dude.
I can't remember. Is that the item where if you use it and you die, you don't lose your souls?
Could be. Take a look. Got it.
Oh shit, another one. Oh. Ooh. What was that I just got? I just got something.
Despair's grasp. I don't know what it is.
And then Rosamund's sword too.
I got that.
Aw, dude, Rosamund's sword. It scales with everything.
Oh, really? Let's see that. Oh, I do. That's interesting.
Dude, if you upgrade that, you're gonna have like A's and B's on everything.
Damn, that is really interesting. And let's see.
It does ice, I think. Ice damage.
Need
Ice
13
buildup.
Inferno. I'm sorry, 13 Agility and 16 Inferno. What I'm missing. Does ice damage? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the ice, or the buildup, the freeze buildup, which I can think decreases their stamina bar by half.
You gotta give that a shot
Which is not
if you can.
great, but dude, this is pretty intriguing.
That looks fun. I might try it, but you should try it too.
Yeah, I just don't have enough Inferno right now.
Me neither.
And what was that other thing? It was like desk criers, something or other. Despair's grasp. Okay, that's just armor glove thing.
Okay.
Cool. Ew.
What?
Bunch of severed hands nailed to the wall.
Oh, damn. Clover flies. Oh, that sucks.
It must be that lady who we talked to that had it on her chest.
Oh, that's right.
Be those
That's
followers.
Right. But interesting that she gets to keep her hand around her neck, whereas they all had to nail their hands to the wall, or someone nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
We were, I just popped out of it.
I had no idea. This place was equally as shitty in and out of Umbro.
Get wrecked, lady!
Yeah, don't go.
So yeah, this game has a habit of doing a mini-boss, and then those mini-bosses start to become regular enemies.
Hunger for boss.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh, an item.
You survived that?
Fucking rolled off the edge and I landed right on an item.
No, it's fine. I don't know where I'm supposed to be.
Coming back up to you.
Can I maybe... Is this like an umbral thing?
Yeah, I think it's like a bridge or something.
There's umbral platforms. Yeah. How'd you get back up here so fast?
I just ran around. Okay, we got that one and that one. Can you pull these?
Yes.
Okay, I pulled the one above us. Oh shit, it teleported you. You're dead.
Ooh, ladder.
Let's see. So what time do you have to like get up in the morning and head out the door?
We'll probably try and get up at 6. It's kind of a combination of stuff. Like, we, basically we're going on a trip, to Jersey over the weekend, doing kind of family stuff. And so we have to get Pickles to a vet that's going to board him while we're gone, and I have to deliver 1 or 2 videos for work as well. And
I'd heard things in Mornstead were
we're also going to be
bad,
hosting
but this,
some,
centuries of madness and
a garden day, you know, for the
atrocity
USA
upon
garden.
atrocity
So
committed by man and
Okay.
rogue
Pretty
art.
busy
Gonna have
day.
to, yeah, gonna have to plant like maybe 20 hazelnuts, I'm guessing, plus whatever else I can try and get done. So just,
Whatever boons.
and I'm writing a novel.
Don't forget that lamp is a burden.
And so ideally, I
But
would
it's
not
your
break my
burden,
streak of writing
so
for an
bear
hour,
it.
hour and a half every day.
Never turn to someone
So,
else to carry it for
Yeah,
you.
just like it's gonna be a gauntlet
Whatever
of stuff to
boons
do.
it might offer. Don't forget
That's amazing,
that lamp
dude.
is
I'm
a
happy
burden,
for you that you have
but it's your burden.
so many
bear it.
things that you're finding a
Never
way to
turn
balance
to
it out,
someone
and
else to carry it for you.
it's great.
Thank you.
Whatever boons it
Yeah,
might
you know,
offer.
it's true. Most of the
Don't
things I'm
forget that
happy
lamp
about
is
that
a
we're doing.
burden, but it's your burden.
So that's
Never
true.
turn
The
to
novel stuff
someone
is
else.
exciting because I've been shout out to Ithaca Comic, yo, to all the streamers listening in. I've been writing that for years, and we're 6 issues published at this point. But part of the problem with doing writing for comics, even though I love writing for comics, is that you have to kind of, you know, wait for like your artist to do the work. You can't just like, you know, kind of just move on ahead whenever you want.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like, you know, if their schedule gets busy, then things slow down, or what have you. And so I was like, you know, I've spent years on Ithaca Comic at this point. It would be really cool if I could work on my next project where, like, it goes as fast as I decide to go. You know,
Yeah.
and also I don't have to pay anyone. You know, obviously I pay my artist because that's the right thing to do. So, you know, being able to like work on a project where I don't have to pay anyone anything. Is a big deal.
You even paid a guy to do like custom font.
Yes, well, he's my letterer. Yeah, my letterer. I pay him every issue because he's fantastic. He does all the letters. He does all the speech bubbles and the thought bubbles, and he invented like an alien language for me. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And he put Lucas Gattoni. Shout out to my boy Lucas Gattoni down in Argentina, and shout out to Teresa Kieki, the artist, over in the Florida area. So that's Team Ithaca, baby.
Yeah, dude. I think I remember several years ago I kind of asked you about the writing process, and you kind of gave me a bunch of really awesome guidance, like
Oh,
try to write a page.
You were working on that project.
Yeah, try to write a page on each main character, a page or two, and try to write like a page to a half page on all like the minor characters, and then kind of build it out and come up with like the different scenes, the arcs of everyone, like all the character arcs, and what scenes you would need to complete everyone's arc, and you know. And I've done all that. Like, I've done all of that stuff. And I've started writing chapter 1 of it, but just haven't, again, had time.
Yeah,
Currently.
hashtag new parents on the chat, everyone, on the stream, everybody.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's a goal, a long-term goal of mine, is to get that novel written.
Yeah, you know, if I was you, one thing that has been really inspiring and working for me, or 2 things, but one thing is easier than the other. The easier thing is I've been listening. So I had bought Stephen King's book On Writing, called On Writing, in the past, and read it and loved it. But now, because I commute, 40 plus minutes to work every day, I actually got the audiobook as well.
Oh, so nice.
And Stephen King, narrates it, and he does a fantastic job. And he's like a absolutely like prolific, insane writer. Like when at his like peak, and who knows what he's still doing, but at his peak, he was writing 2,000 words a day because he wanted to write a book every season, basically every 3 months. So I'm kind of trying to I'm not going to match him, but I'm trying to do 1,000 words a day. I'm going to try and write the first draft in one season, because he kind of recommends that in the sense, because he's like, it's a way to kind of hold on to the momentum and not lose the threads and stuff. So I mean, give that a go.
Because I feel like when you're hot, and if you're, and then likewise you can go on really long cold streaks.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a testament to his consistency to just the sheer volume. And I think it would be super interesting just to hear more about his writing process,
it's fantastic.
How he builds his characters, how he builds the plot and the world.
Yeah, the basic thing is that he doesn't even build the plot. He starts off with a situation and characters, and then just keeps seeing what happens next. So it's part of why his books are always so surprising and suspenseful, because he himself doesn't really know what's going to happen next while he's writing it.
That's amazing.
Which I actually completely relate to. That was I started kind of moving in a more Stephen King style of writing during the comic, and that actually really made a difference in terms of me actually finishing it and continuing it. Because I plotted out too much at one point, and because of that, I just
it can become a little predictable.
Yeah, it becomes a little stale. Whereas when the characters are surprising you, if you're excited and you're being surprised, then it's a good sign,
Yeah.
But it only is 5 hours to listen to or so. So I would definitely get it. If you have Amazon Prime, you might even have free credits for Audible anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other thing, I'm also doing is that there's a thing called BBC Maestro, which is kind of those masterclass courses or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm listening to Alan Moore do his, who's the author of Watchmen and Swamp Thing and From Hell and a bunch of other cool, some good Batman stuff. So I'm really, and Alan Moore is straight up fucking warlock, and he would admit as much. He's yeah, I'm a witch. What about it? So I'm really enjoying his little class on writing on BBC Maestro.
Yeah, since I've started my new job, I don't have as long of a commute. But when I worked at my other job, I had a 45-minute commute every morning and back. And I would listen to the New York Times articles, because they'll read those to you. I would listen to all kinds of podcasts. And unfortunately, that's one of the trade-offs I have of having a job that's closer to home, is I don't have that much time to unwind and listen to things on the way home like I used to.
Yeah, it's true. The commute can kind of suck, but the commute is also still kind of your time if you make it.
It's that decompression, yeah.
I found a... That was theory too.
Something.
Little track. Where did you go?
I also found where you were. I'm coming.
Maybe I'm coming up above. Am I going the right way now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I got what you just got too. And then what I did was I jumped here. I see an item back there. Whole place is like hell.
Okay.
Like a labyrinth of fire.
God damn it.
Careful.
Got me to panic roll. Does rolling help with the fire out, or
Yeah,
is
it
that
does.
just a waste?
No, it does.
Good to know. Well, you prick.
Okay, I'm trying to find where you're at. Are you down in the main hall? The main,
I'm under assault. I panic rolled into the ground and then dealt with a bunch of enemies with fire. So much fucking fire here.
Okay, big boy.
Okay. Big fire.
Die.
Don't leave shit, so I don't leave shit.
Alright, we are at near a checkpoint. I will have to get off at 9 as well. So let's kill this fucker.
You guys are never not annoying to deal with, I would say. In fact, maybe they're my least favorite enemy type. Alright, but if I do my lamp, is it R1 or R2 that like pops up in his head?
R2. I'm gonna try to get aggro.
Got me.
I got you, bro. Where the fuck are you?
Good news is I was out of healing flasks, and I'm pretty sure when you bring me back, it brings me back up to 3 healing flasks. Pretty cool.
Ah.
Oh yeah, did you
I'm
run
gonna,
away? Do a big
I'm
circle.
gonna try to attract them.
Yeah, bring a circle. He'll follow you, actually. I'm camping out next to my corpse.
You fucker. Come on, you fuckface.
Come on.
I think I should be able to get you now.
Go for it. Give it a shot. Yes. Fucking prick. I fucking hate you.
He body slammed me right when I got you too. Just like
that just killed
you just
him.
like ripped his insides out to kill him.
That was great. You gotta use my lance kick more than I do. In battle, I mean.
Okay, now what did you get there?
Brio Stone Trio.
Bruh.
Was that a Sanguinarix?
That was one of the chisels to upgrade the lamp.
Right.
Ooh, what is that?
Sawdust.
Strength and Agi axe. It's okay. We also got something called the Sword of Skin and Tooth.
Ooh.
That looks sick. It's B- scaling to start
Wow.
on strength and does 200 fire buildup.
That's cool.
That's sick.
Oh. That's cool. You used to buy some more healing spells or something.
Oh shit.
I'll take a look next time we go to the,
Alright, well, unfortunately we have to cut episode 9 there. When we continue, we will go deeper into this fiery hell and come out the other side. Baby ass, newborn baby, clean and smooth. Didn't quite come out the way I wanted it.
Were those people that were watching the chat, or are you referring to the fact that we're new parents?
Alright guys, well, see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.